Shalom uvracha to all my brothers and sisters and dearest friends. This week's Parsha is Parashat Pinchas. And basically, since we are going to speak about these personalities, fortunately, or whatever, these week's Parshiyot are talking about different personalities. And the Pנחas was a person who's famous to be a very zealous person, self-sacrifice, and a courageous person. He didn't think about himself. He only thought about what is the will of God, and that's the way he got up, and basically he did self-sacrifice. And that's the way he became a Kohen for all generations. Now, of course, the message that we learn from this Parsha is self-sacrifice, or let's not talk about kin'ah, which is, we are pretty far from that, to be zealous for God, for Judaism. Let's talk about self-sacrifice. As you see, I came specially to Givat Tachmoshet, which is Ammunition Hill. This is the place, it was a border between Jews and Jordanians before the establishment of Israel. And in this place, unfortunately, it's closed now. There are still tanks, and those holes that they dug, that's the way they fought. Many Jewish soldiers were killed in this place, and Baruch Hashem, because of that, we conquered Yerushalayim, and we have Israel. Now, let's think about and compare the self-sacrifice of those times and these times. Can we say that today's politicians or Israeli leaders are anything close to what it was? Can we imagine that they have a higher purpose, that for that higher purpose a person is ready to do self-sacrifice? Don't get me wrong, I appreciate, I admire all the Jewish soldiers who are fighting for Israel, who are doing self-sacrifice. The only question that bothers me very much is, where did it go, this idealism, this what they called Zionism? Where is that? Why over 1 million Israelis who served this country, they're all in America, New York, Los Angeles, and all different places in the world. And instead of them, our enemies are conquering this land and becoming more and more. Why do they bring over 1 million non-Jews from certain countries that they are definitely not Jewish? Basically, I wanted to say that today's politics, it's very far from self-sacrifice and from anything coming close to kin'ah, idealism. Everything is politics, money, fame, and so on. Which I'm not going to talk about that. The only thing that I want to learn from this week's Parsha is that let us do one courageous act in our daily life every day, and that will change the whole entire life of ours. A courageous act can be getting up early to meditate and pray. And a courageous act can be, even though you don't feel like it, say a warm hello, smiling to a person who needs it very much. A courageous act could be to ask forgiveness. Oh, I'm sorry for acting or saying something which was not proper. A courageous act can be that I, even once for my Judaism, I do something and I do a self-sacrifice that for a higher or maybe the highest purpose of life. Shabbat Shalom u'mevorach.